In the next 20 years, what do we feel the gardens will provide the surrounding area? Fortunately for my position with the city, I'm sort of the keepsake of the gardens, if you will. One of the things we need to do is be able to manage as leaders and officials with the city. We have to be able to close our eyes, if you will, and take a snapshot for the future and provide for planning of future opportunities. So what we like to do in our role is we like to take a look at how can we do that. Some of the things we can do that. And we envision it in a lot of different ways. So we work with nonprofits, in this particular case, the Friends of the Garden, to envision the Peacock enclosure in the children's area.
My favorite thing to do at the gardens is take my two little girls and watch them explore with excitement, look across the river, find their way around to the Peacock area, and just spend some time looking through the fence to see what the peacocks are doing. And their faces when they see the peacocks moving, it's pretty exciting to take in all at once, so that's my favorite thing.
When I think of the gardens, my mind always immediately goes to the fact that when I moved back to St. Cloud in 1972, I joined the United Arts Board. And at that time, they were talking about some way of focusing on getting a new greenhouse, which was badly needed for the gardens. And I belonged to a little local gardening club. And in the spring, they would ask us to come down and help with little plugs of plants. They still planted their own seeds and did their own plants. So as these little seeds grew, they had to be put in bigger pots. And I went down and did that, and I just fell in love with the gardens. It was such fun to do that and know that you were a part of this.
The gardens, they provide for everyone, for the community, a place to go and be, a place to let go. It starts with it being free. There's no admission, there's no gate. It just is a place you can park your car and walk out and be free to think. It's a place to gather your thoughts. It's so vast, it's hard to describe.
Gardens inspires curiosity, natural curiosity in children. In its natural state, nature is truly made for children. Currently, there aren't any playgrounds at the gardens, but my daughters, as soon as we pull up, they're often running to see the different flowers, the colors, the peacocks, from chasing after butterflies to grasshoppers, to the water fountain, eventually finding a bench, to looking out at the river. Like the gardens, the children have a space to be in their natural state. It's open, there's an endless amount of things that they can observe, analyze, and they just naturally hop from one area to the other.
I think the one thing I'm most excited about is the fact that we're caring for a legacy in this community. The gardens were started years ago, of course, and it's so important that the community commit to maintaining what it already has and make it better. And I think because the gardens are so popular, because there's so many visitors on an annual basis, I think this is the kind of thing that we want to make sure never gets lost in our community, and it continually needs to be improved and supported.